It's gotten to the point where it's running on its own and the business is kind of operating without me. I am not doing basically any Google ads or Facebook ads. Little overview. We're gonna have a little fun here. We work in a major city with a lot of different suburbs, and because we service all of them for SEO purposes, we really want to create service pages for each of those locations, right? So that's why under here you have, if you go to locations, you can see every single city that we service, and that city has a city page with a basically overview of all the services done in that city, and then there's a service page for each city.
When people are looking for services, they always like adding enrichment in Surrey.
So it's a little bit of a bigger site because there's more pages. You need to create unique content for every page. It's gotten to the point where it's running on its own and the business is kind of operating without me.
From 2010, right? So, you went through many iterations. I just want to say that. And you were developing the proper SEO. You were developing the proper pages, the proper strategy. You are still managing to have everything on autopilot. And as you've said, you haven't run any marketing in the last 4 years.
It's gotten to the point where I am not doing basically any Google ads or Facebook ads because the leads are just coming in through the Google's business page because people are looking for a unique business. They're looking for something that's different from the competition. And at this point, I don't really need to advertise at all.
So you managed to do all of this just with SEO and make the website stay alive and have customers coming in every time just by itself, even not running marketing. So that's kind of important thing I wanted to mention on is that not only we do the websites, we also can do the perfect SEO, regional SEO. We can do the SEO that will be run seasonally. We have a proven case study here. It works.
You know, basically with this website, really the photos are what really catch your eye. How professional the photos are. And I actually wanted to shout out to my buddy Ole, who came out, and he came out with just a Samsung phone. This was not done by a professional. This was not done on a super fancy camera. This was done on a Samsung S20 or whatever it was. I don't use Samsung phones. So he took photos in the sun, like in the sunlight. He made the lighting look really good. When you guys are trying to get the content for your website, it doesn't mean that you have to hire a professional
videographer come there.
You know, you can do a really nice job. It's important to go through the process. If the first version isn't the perfect thing, that's totally fine. The point is to do the best that you can with what you have right now, and you always have to improve, right? Your business has to improve. You have to stay ahead of the competition. You will have different versions of the website as you go. We always include updates with all our web work. So that's the nice thing is we don't just take your money and then shoo you away. You know, one of the reasons why I wanted to get into helping others with marketing is because of all the struggles that I had for years and years and years of trying to find a decent web developer, right? It was very, very difficult. There was a lot of big agencies that they don't have really experience in the home service industry specifically. You know, sometimes your other option is to go and hire a freelancer off Fiverr or something like that.
That's the worst job.
You know, you probably deal with these kind of things, but if you want to go the route of hiring someone in overseas in India or Pakistan, to do the website, if you want to go that route, a lot of the time you get what you pay for. It's just not, you're kind of better off to either maybe do it yourself or hire someone that has experience in that
an
industry
actual
specific.
Case study of having an actual company.
Every single time we take on a customer, we're going to showcase the work. Really want to work with someone that wants to think outside the box a little bit, bring something unique, not just build a quick $500 WordPress site and then hand that off to you. That's not even fun for me. That's not why I want to get into it. I already have a successful business. I don't even really need to do this. You know, if you really want to take that on yourself, that's one option. But really, the best business owners, they put the right people in the right place, right? The right team to do the job, the right management to manage, and the right marketers to market. And that's, I think, where we can come in. We plan to optimize the way that we do things as we go, right? We're always learning new ways. The industry is changing a lot, AI implementation and things like that. So go to the GutterVac website, really have a look at what people are saying. These are obviously real. They're connected to the Google business, what people are saying. And that's kind of what brought me success, and hopefully you guys are on the sort of a similar path. Could be a little bit different, but all right, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys.